Am I the asshole for taking my daughter's college fund back after she said she was going no contact? A bit of background. I, a 45-year-old female, am a single mom of two kids, Ella, 18 years old female, and Jake, 16 years old male. My husband died when the kids were young, and I've worked extremely hard to support them both emotionally and financially. My husband left behind a life insurance policy, and I've been saving part of that money for their college education. Since she was a little girl, Ella has always dreamed of going to a prestigious college. We've had many talks about how important education is, and I made sure she knew that the fund I was building for her and Jake was specifically for their education. I wasn't able to afford luxuries like vacations or new cars, but I wanted to make sure they wouldn't be burdened with student loans. Recently, though, things have become strained with Ella. She started dating a guy, Matt, 19 years old male, a few months ago, and I feel like her personality has completely changed since. She's become distant, rude, and dismissive of anything I say. She said hurtful things like I smother her or treat her like a child. I've tried giving her space, but last week during a particularly bad argument, she said she was going no contact with me once she went to college and would never look back. I was devastated. After everything I sacrificed, to hear that she'd cut me out was heartbreaking. I didn't want to react out of emotion, so I waited a few days to cool off, but eventually I made the decision that if she truly wanted nothing to do with me, then I wasn't going to fund her education. I told her if she's planning to go no contact with me after college, she should consider her fund off the table, and I split it between Jake and myself for other things. She exploded, calling me vindictive, manipulative, and selfish. She thinks I'm trying to control her by dangling the money over her head. I've talked to a few friends about this, and reactions have been mixed. Some say I'm within my rights because the money is mine and I can do with it what I see fit. Others say that I'm punishing her for her feelings and that I'm being controlling by using the money as leverage. So, am I the asshole for taking back my daughter's college fund after she said she was going no contact with me?
No, dude. I don't think she's the asshole. What the fuck? Her daughter's a bitch. Her daughter's a bitch.
Wait.
You don't think her daughter's a bitch? Because, like, bro, no matter what your mom does, like, you can never say no contact, mom. I will never talk to you again. Like, you might say, I don't love my mom, like, the same way somebody else might love their mom. But as long as your mom gives a shit about you, as long as your mom actually cares to, like, try for you, I think you can't just cut off family, bro. That's what family is. That family is the stability in your life. And you can't just say, I'm cutting you off. It has to be at least some sort of, okay, I'm not going to see you as much anymore. Or, like, you know, I'm going to set a boundary. But you can't just cut off your mom if she cares about you. Which just sounds
I agree with you. But what do you think about, when you were young and you just came out of puberty, and especially that's a girl, that's probably her boyfriend. For the first time, she's becoming an adult, and I'm sure the boyfriend definitely influenced her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what happened, and the boyfriend, I don't know what his goal was to pit them against each other, but I don't know. I feel like as a parent, especially in that fragile age, if it was me, yeah, I wouldn't pay for her college, first of all.
Yeah, fuck her.
But she got to learn that lesson.
Her.
But second of all, I'll wait a little bit because more than likely they're going to break up and she'll come back to me and be like, oh, Dad, Mom, I'm
so then I start paying for her college. What's up?
So you wouldn't pay?
No, until she learns her lesson, bro. Like, because she'll realize this motherfucker don't actually care about her like the family do, because that's what family is. And if you have a family that gives a shit about you, nobody else is going to care about you like family until that person becomes family. So I think she shouldn't, the girl shouldn't be cutting off her mom. And if she does cut off her mom, you can't expect any handouts. Like, you can only expect favors from people you fuck with. Right. In general, not even just your family. Like, I can't expect a favor from you if I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Like, if we're not friends, how am I going to expect anything from you? So, like, regardless of if you're family or not, that's just like a thing. That's like a respect thing. I can't expect anything from you.
Also, that's your only mother. Like,
yeah.
You lost your dad.
Oh, yeah, and your dad is dead. Bro, what? That makes it even worse. You just left your mom, and, like, your mom... Yeah, you're destroying the family.
And
like,
imagine how much you're going to hurt your mom by saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's crazy, but I would say, yeah, the asshole.
Yeah, even if the mom... Yeah, even if you as a mom are, like, trying to protect... your children, but like you're also got to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your kids can only take the horse to the water. So if you've already taught your kid how to be respectful and all that, and she just randomly wants to go against all that because of her little boyfriend, you know, she can't expect handouts. That's just how life works, regardless of if you're blood related or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would actually be a good lesson for her. Also, college is like a tricky thing. You might want to pay for it, but if she's really not into it and she decides to drop out, you know, I would say, anyways, you gotta hold off until she realizes that she wants to do that, anyways. But yeah, definitely don't give her that money. And you're a single mother. I mean, you made it so far. It's for them to be in like 16 and 18. So I think you're doing good.
Oh, yeah, and your kids should never feel entitled to what you have. It's always a favor. As long as you raise them and they're alive, that's really what a parent is for. They should never feel entitled to what you already have.
We have an update on that story.
Oh, really?
So after she posted it and she read the
Ooh,
comments.
okay.
So update. First of all, I want to thank everyone who gave advice and genuinely tried to help. After going through the comments, I think the best thing I can do is try to talk things out with Ella.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's true.
We'll see how that will go. But she's my daughter and she always will be, and I will always be there for her if she wants me to. As for the money, I'm going to hold on to it for now until I have cleared up whether she's being abused or influenced by her boyfriend, but I won't spend it on Jake or myself. That's a good idea. To those saying I must be abusive or controlling, I want to make it clear that I've never used the college fund to try to control her. The idea of withholding the money didn't even come up until she said she wanted to go non-contact.
Yeah, I know. I think she still did the right thing.
Yeah, she just needs time to grow up a little bit and really start appreciating what you did for her. I don't think you're an asshole.
Yeah, she might not grow up till like she's a little older, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, her boyfriend might be a little weird, but I think overall, she just sounds lost, and once she figures out her path, she'll realize that she only has one mom. So you got to go back to your mom and fix that relationship, especially if you were good your whole life, and now all of a sudden, because of some one person, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense.
I would say just wait until this motherfucker breaks her heart and she comes back running to you.
Yeah.
This works always.
Yeah. That's family. You know, you can never get rid of family, especially if you, like, your childhood, you were raised by your family. You can only get away from your family if you weren't raised by your family, because that's the only time where you feel like your family isn't your family for real.
Right. I think she's just too young. She's gonna.
Yeah, no, she's just dumb. She's just dumb. You're not an asshole. Your daughter's dumb, and hopefully she'll learn her lesson. She's stupid.
Yeah.